Hello, good morning students. In this last lecture, we have learned real numbers and their decimal expansions. So we find the decimal expansion of rational numbers such as 10 upon 3, 7 upon 8 and 1 upon 7. Okay, so here we notice that the remainders either become 0 after a certain stage or start repeating themselves, and the number of entries in the repeating string of remainders is less than the divisor. And if the remainders repeat, then we get a repeating block of digits in the quotient. Okay, and on the division of p by q, we have two cases. The first one is the remainder becomes 0, and case 2 is the remainder never becomes 0. First one, in the example 7 upon 8, we found that the remainder becomes 0 after some finite steps. Okay, so the decimal expansion terminates or ends after a finite number of steps, then we call the decimal expansion of such numbers terminating. Okay, case 2, the remainder never becomes 0. So in the example 10 upon 3 and 1 upon 7, we notice that the remainder never becomes 0 after finite number of or after some steps. Okay, so the decimal expansion does not terminates or does not ends after a finite number of steps, then we call the decimal expansion of such a numbers is non-terminating or non-terminating, recurring or repeating decimal expansion. Okay, so we see that the decimal expansion of rational number have only two choices, either they are terminating or non-terminating, recurring or repeating. Okay, so we first discuss yesterday's homework. So question is, write the following in decimal form and say what kind of decimal expansion each has. So first is 36 divided by 100. If we divide 36 by 100, we get the quotient 0.36. Okay, and remainder 0. So therefore 36 divided by 100, which is equal to 0.36. Here the division stops or decimal expansion terminates or ends after a finite number of steps. Okay, so which is a terminating decimal. Okay, next one, 1 upon 11. If we divide 1 by 11, we get the quotient 0.090909 up to so on. Okay, and the remainders 1, 10, 1, 10. Okay, means 110, 110. Okay, so therefore we conclude that 1 upon 11, which is equal to 0.0909 up to so on, which is equal to 0.09 bar, the bar above the numbers. Okay, so which is a non-terminating repeating decimal because the block 09 repeats. Okay, therefore which 0.09 bar, which is a non-terminating repeating decimal. Okay, next one, if we divide 33 divided by 8. Okay, so third question is 4 and 1 upon 8. So this is the improper form. So first we write in proper form. So 4 and 1 upon 8, which is equal to 33 divided by 8. So if we divide 33 divided by 8, so we get the quotient 4.125 and remainder, okay, last remainder is 0. So 4 and 1 upon 8, which is equal to 33 divided by 8, which is equal to 4.125. So here we see that the decimal expansion of decimal expansion terminates or ends after a finite number of steps. Therefore this is a terminating decimal. Okay, so today we are going to solve some examples. Show that 3.142678 is a rational number. In other words, express 3.142678 in the form of P by Q. We have to express this number decimal expansion in the form of P by Q. So we have 3.142678. So we can write in the form of P by Q as 3.142678 divided by 1. Okay, because 3.142678 divided by 1 is also equal to 3.142678. Okay, so there are 1 2 3 4 5 6 digits after a decimal. Okay, after a decimal point. So we multiply numerator and denominator by 10 lakh. So we get 3142678 divided by 10 lakh. So this is the rational number. So we express the number 3.142678 which is equal to 3142678 divided by 10 lakh, that is in the form of P by Q, and hence it is a rational number. Okay. Second example, show that 0.3333 up to so on, which is equal to 0.3 bar or 0.3 dot, can be expressed in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are the integers and Q is not equal to 0. Okay, so we have to express this number in the form of P by Q. So first we consider this number as x. So let x is equal to 0.333 up to so on, which is equal, therefore we can write x is equal to 0.3 bar. Here the number 3 repeats. Okay, here one digit is repeating, therefore we multiplying both the sides by 10. Okay, लक्ष द्या, if the one digit is repeating, then multiply both the sides by 10. If two digits are repeating, then multiplying both the sides by 100. If three digits are repeating, then multiply both the sides by 1000. Okay, so here one digit is repeating, therefore we multiplying both the sides by 10. So we get 10x, which is equal to 10 into 0.33 up to so on, which is equal to 10x is equal to 3.3333. Okay, so we write this number in the form of 3 plus 0.3333, because 3 plus 0.3333, which is equal to 3.3333. Okay, because we have to solve this equation for x. So we get 10x, which is equal to 3 plus 0.3333. Okay, so value of x is 0.33. Okay, so here we put 10x, which is equal to 3 plus x, because x is equal to 0.3333. Now we solve this equation for x. So we get 9x, which is equal to 3. If we dividing both the sides by 9, therefore we get x is equal to 3 upon 9. Okay, therefore x is equal to 1 upon 3. So this is the form of P by Q. So we express the number in the form of P by Q. So again I repeat, first we consider this number as x. So x is equal to 0.333, that is equal to x is equal to 0.3 bar. Okay, here one digit is repeating, therefore we multiplying both the sides by 10. So we get 10x is equal to 3.3333. So we write this number in the form of 3 plus 0.3, because we have to solve this equation for x. Therefore we get 10x, which is equal to 3 plus x, because x is equal to 0.3333. Therefore 9x, which is equal to 3, therefore we get x is equal to 3 upon 9, therefore we get x is equal to 1 upon 3. So we express the number 0.3333 in the form of P by Q. Okay, next example, show that 1.272727, which is equal to 1.27 bar, can be expressed in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are the integers and Q is not equal to 0. Okay, so first we consider this number as x. So let x is equal to 1.272727 up to so on. Since two digits are repeating, so we multiply both the sides by 100. Okay, I already told you, if one digit is repeating, multiplying both the sides by 10. If two digits are repeating, multiplying both the sides by 100. If three digits are repeating, multiplying both the sides by 1000. Okay, so here we multiplying both the sides by 100. Therefore we get 100x, which is equal to 100 into 1.272727 up to so on. Okay, therefore 100x, which is equal to 127.272727. So we have to write this number in the form of a plus x. Okay, a means any number. So we write 100x, which is equal to 126 plus 1.272727, because value of x is 1.272727. Okay, and this number is a, means any number. Okay, because we have to solve this for x. So we get 100x, which is equal to 126 plus x, because x is equal to 1.272727. If we subtract x from both the sides, we get 99x, which is equal to 126. Okay, now dividing both the sides by 99, we get x is equal to 126 divided by 99. Okay, so we get x is equal to 14 upon 11. Okay, the next one. Next example, show that 0.2353535, which is equal to 0.235 bar, can be expressed in the form of p by q, where p and q are the integers and q is not equal to 0. First we consider this number as x. So let x is equal to 0.2353535 up to so on. Here 2 does not repeat, but the block 35 repeats. Okay, 2 does not repeat, but the block of 35 repeats. Since two digits are repeating, therefore we multiplying both the sides by 100. Therefore 100x, which is equal to 100 into 0.23535 up to so on. Therefore 100x, which is equal to 23.5353. Okay, therefore we write this number, that is 23.53535, in the form of a plus x. A means any number and x means the value of x, that is 0.2353535. Okay, so if we subtract this number, that is x, from 23.53535, so we get this number. Okay, 23.3. So we write this number in the form of a plus x, that is 23.3 plus 0.2353. Okay, so which is equal to 23.3 plus x, because x is equal to 0.2353535. So we subtract x from both the sides, we get 99x, which is equal to 23.3. So we write this number 23.3 in the form of p by q. Okay, so there is only one digit after decimal point, so we multiply numerator and denominator by 10. So we get 233 divided by 10. Okay, therefore we get x is equal to 233 divided by 990. We divided by both the sides by 99, so we get x is equal to 233 divided by 990. Okay, so here note that the decimal expansion of rational number is either terminating or non-terminating recurring. Moreover, a number whose decimal expansion is terminating or non-terminating recurring is a rational. Okay, the decimal expansion of rational number is either terminating or non-terminating. Moreover, a number whose decimal expansion is terminating or non-terminating recurring is a rational. Also, the decimal expansion of irrational number is either terminating or non-terminating recurring, and moreover a number whose decimal expansion is terminating or non-terminating recurring is a irrational. Okay, so the decimal expansion of rational and irrational number is either terminating or non-terminating recurring. Okay, so in the next lecture we will find the irrational numbers between two numbers and exercise 1.3. Okay, goodbye.